So probability question number 16th. 16th we have to do. So A and B are mutually exclusive events. So that means probability of A intersection B is what? Phi. When if they are mutually exclusive, then probability of A intersection B is phi. So probability of A is given 0.5. Probability of B not is given 0.6. So probability of B plus probability of B not will be equal to 1, because probability of any event to happen plus not to happen is equal to 1. So probability of B we don't know, but B not we know it is 0.6 is equal to 1. So probability of B will be equal to 1 minus 0.6, which is 0.4, right? Now we have to find out probability of A or B, which is equal to probability of A union B, right? Now probability of A union B is equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B, but A intersection B is phi. So for mutually exclusive event we have this formula. Probability of A is 0.5 plus 0.6, which is 0.4, which is 0.9. So answer is 0.9. So this is our answer. Next is question number 17. So two students, Rajesh and Vijay, appeared in an examination. The probability that Rajesh will qualify the exam is 0.05 and that Vijay will qualify the examination is 0.1. Rajesh and Vijay will not qualify the examination, we have to find out, and the probability of both will qualify the examination is 0.02. So at least one of them will qualify the examination and only one of them will qualify the examination. So here I have written probability of Rajesh is 0.05, probability of Vijay is 0.1 and probability of Rajesh intersection Vijay, both will qualify as this. Now first we have to find out probability of Rajesh and Vijay will not qualify. That means Rajesh or Vijay will not qualify means bar. So which is equal to 1 minus probability of Rajesh or Vijay, right? Now probability of Rajesh or Vijay we have to find out. So 1 minus probability of A or B is equal to probability of A, so probability of Rajesh, plus probability of Vijay minus probability of Rajesh intersection Vijay, right? Probability of A union B is equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B, right? So which is equal to 1 minus probability of Rajesh is 0.05 plus probability of Vijay is 0.1 minus 0.02, right? So 0.05 minus 0.02 is 0.03 plus 1, so which is equal to 1 minus 0.13, which is equal to 0.87. So 0.87 is our answer. Next, second part, this is first part. Second part is find the probability that at least one of them will qualify the examination. Probability of at least one of them, right? So this means what? Either one or either Vijay can qualify or Rajesh can qualify or both of them can also qualify, right? But it should not be like none of them will qualify, right? So which is equal to 1 minus probability none of them will qualify, right? So probability Rajesh and Vijay will not qualify the examination is this one, right? 0.87. So which is equal to 1 minus 0.87, which is equal to 0.13. So this is our answer. So probability at least one of them will qualify means at least some one of them should qualify this examination, right? This can also be written as probability of A union B or Rajesh union Vijay, right? At least one of them will qualify in this, right? So either Rajesh can qualify or Vijay can qualify or both of them can qualify. So that is a possibility. Next, third part is only one of them will qualify. So either probability of Rajesh or Vijay right? Only one of them will qualify, right? Only one. So either Rajesh can qualify or this Vijay can qualify, right? So only one. If we go through this Venn diagram also, we can solve this question. This is Rajesh, this is Vijay, right? Rajesh has 0.02 is in between, right? So this will be 0.05. Rajesh will have 0.05 minus 0.02, which is 0.03. So only Rajesh is 0.03. Only Vijay is 0.1 minus 0.02. So 0.08. So only Vijay is 0.08. So only Rajesh plus probability of only Vijay is equal to 0.03 plus 0.08, which is equal to 0.11. This is our answer, right? So in this way we are going to do the questions. Next, question number 18th. So question number 18th is, next question is question number 18. So the probability that a student pass the final examination in both BST and accountancy is 0.5, right? So if we go through the Venn diagram, probability that he will pass both exam, BST and accountancy, so both probability is 0.5, right? The probability of passing neither is 0.1. So probability of neither BST nor accountancy, right, bar I am using, it is 0.1, right? So from here we can say probability of B or accountancy, BST or accountancy will be 1 minus probability of neither B nor accountancy, right? This will be 1 minus 0.1, which is 0.9. So probability of B or A is 0.9. Now next we have probability of B, probability of BST is 0.75. So we have to find out the probability of accountancy. So we know that probability of BST or accountancy will be equal to probability of BST plus probability of accountancy minus probability of BST intersection accountancy, right? So B or A we have already determined, it is 0.9. Probability of B is 0.75 plus probability of A we have to determine minus it is 0. Here it is given 0.5, right? 0.5 here, probability of B intersection A. So on simplifying this, we will get probability of A is equal to 0.65. This is 0.25. Okay, 0.9 minus 0.25 is 0.65. So this is our answer of 18th question. So question number 19th is, there are total 200 students, right? So probability of commerce taking student is, okay, so commerce taking student are 120, comma maths taking students are 110, right? And both taking commerce intersection maths is equal to 40. So if a student is selected at random, find the probability that a student takes commerce or business mathematics. So commerce or business mathematics we have to determine. So we all know that commerce union mathematics is equal to commerce plus mathematics minus commerce intersection mathematics, right? We know this. Okay, let's take okay, forget this. Probability of commerce will be equal to 120 upon 200. 120 upon 200. Why? Because we know that probability of commerce will be number of variable outcome upon total number of outcomes. Similarly, probability of maths will be 110 upon 200, and probability of commerce intersection maths will be 40 upon 200, right? So we have to find out probability of commerce union maths or maths, commerce or maths. So we know that this will be equal to probability of commerce plus probability of maths minus probability of commerce intersection maths. So probability of commerce is 120 upon 200 plus 110 upon 200 minus 40 upon 200, right? So 120 upon 200, 120 plus 110 is 240, 240 minus 40, 230 minus 40 is 190 upon 200. So this is, which is equal to 19 upon 20. This is our answer. right? So firstly we have determined the probabilities individually, and then we have used that formula. A union B is equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B, right? So now next question is, in a class 30% students offered economics. So 30% offered economics means probability of economics is 30 upon 100. When we remove percent sign, it will be 30 upon 100. Similarly 20% offered BST. So probability of BST is 20 upon 100. Similarly both probabilities 10%. Okay, 10% means 10 upon 100. So probability of economics intersection BST is 10 upon 100. So now let's put it. So probability of E union, economics union BST we have to determine. So we know that probability of E union B is equal to probability of E plus probability of B minus probability of E intersection B, right? So probability of E is 30 upon 100 plus 20 upon 100 minus 10 upon 100. So 50 minus 10 is 40 upon 100. So which is equal to 2 upon 5. So this is our answer. So probability of E union B is 2 upon 5. So for questions, if you want to click a photograph, just take a screenshot of these questions so that you will be able to solve these questions again. Okay, so thank you. That's all for this video. So please subscribe this channel if not done yet.